There he is.
What's going on?
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing okay, dude. A little haggard, a little under the weather today. A lot of travel lately, and but good, man. It's good to be back here, trying to get into some semblance of a routine again.
Yeah,
Jet lag's pretty gnarly, but we're working through it.
yeah, 18-hour trip home. I always get sick from the recycled air, you know?
Yeah, it's horrible, dude. Like my throat's all messed up, and um, yeah. So typically we would fly out of New York and we would do a straight shot from New York to Hawaii. It's like a 10-hour flight, whatever, you know. It's but yeah, you got to drive from where I'm from like 2 hours to get to the airport to do that. And so it's a super early morning. You have to, but we decided that it would be easier to fly out of Philly, um, which is closer. But we still had to wake up at the same time. We woke up at 4 in the morning, and immediately upon waking up, I looked at my phone and it was like your flight has your second flight, because we can't go direct from Philly to Hawaii. So it was like your second flight from Denver to Hawaii has been canceled or at least postponed like 12 hours. So then
Nice.
it was like here's other options, and all the options were like horrible. It's like if you want to get home today, you want to get back to Hawaii, like here you got like five options here, and all of them suck. Um, so I selected like, and it got like a very short amount of time to like decide this because like all the flights are kind of within the same time frame anyway. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I got to leave in like 30 minutes. I'm just waking up. And yeah, dude, it was rough. It was like three flights, multiple delays the whole time. And what yeah, ended up being like by the time we got back to, because then we had to get an Uber to come back to the house. By the time we got back, it was like actually like probably a 19 and a half or 20 hour
Oh,
day.
brutal.
Absolutely brutal. We got back at like 11 at night and then it's like horrible, man. Absolutely. So yesterday was like super rough. And so my wife and I said to her, I was like, we're never not flying direct. We're gonna make that 2 hour drive to New York and fly direct. I don't care if Philly is like an hour and a half closer, you know. It's not worth it at all.
Especially when the government shuts down, right? And they
That's
close the
what it
airspace and yeah, you don't have any of the air traffic controllers. It's
was.
brutal.
Yeah,
It's hitting
exactly.
the regular people.
I will say this. I'll say that part of it was like, oh man, we had such a great trip. We had loved Tennessee. Tennessee really stood out to us. Franklin, I mean, was just such a gem. And North Carolina was cool too. But we in the drive up, and Pennsylvania is amazing actually, like where I'm from. I mean, I guess I underappreciated it when I was younger, but I mean, absolutely, we loved it there. But just the ability to travel and drive and go where we want to go, like when we want to go there, is so appealing. And then it really like reiterated how important that is to us to be able to be closer to our families and be able to go drive to like national parks if we want or whatever. Because like when you got to travel like 18 hours or even if it's like 12 hours, right? Like if you're going to from New York direct, it can be such a nightmare and it's such a long haul. So we're both feeling like we're gonna start making some decisions here about what the future looks like. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we have the Stack Show in person, once a quarter, something like that.
Let's do it. I think that would be good. I think you should move based on this podcast.
That's yeah, I know. I can't tell my wife that, but that's pretty much at the top of the list.
I'm sure she's thought about it. She knows you've got an ulterior motive.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Babe, I got to stack sats in person with bro. She'll get
Listen,
it.
listen. I really feel strongly about this that if we move there and we do the podcast once a quarter, we can get over 100 subscribers, babe. And then
We're
and then
getting
we're like a
close.
year away from retiring you, okay?
At least.
We'll get some
At least.
sponsors.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, dude. I think it's smart, though. Disguise it all by family. Be close to family. That's
Mhm.
smart. That's a good move.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I think that's how you know you're getting older. When you're like, I need to put down some roots and be near my people, you
That's
know?
right, dude. Yeah, be near my people and just man, just being with like close to my nieces and everything, and just everything that I grew up around and the familiarity behind that. And then I start to see my parents slow down, and it's like, oh man, far
Ah,
away. It's like that.
reality, dude.
I
Reality
get it. It's
bites.
like what if I'm only seeing them like once a year? It's not going to cut it for me anymore, you know? So
Well, it sounds like a done deal.
it feels like it.
It's
It
just
feels
like a
like it.
matter of time.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna move, it'll be like in the spring of 2026.
Cool. My camera's acting a little funny.
Yeah, you've been having some camera issues. I noticed that on some of our last podcasts.
Yeah. All
You
right.
have
I'm
a
gonna
fancy
switch.
camera? Is that you have like an attachment?
Boom. There it
Yeah,
is.
that's better.
No, it's not fancy. It's just it was like a $30 one I found at Target.
Yeah, see, I feel like if you're gonna go like external camera device, you got to go expensive because I've tried to use the cheap ones and they absolutely suck. It's
I'm
like,
stacking sats, dude. I'm not going out on a big camera.
yeah, yeah, I hear that. Well, listen,
But
bro,
I hear you.
we've got a lot to talk about. Well, we've
All
got,
right.
I guess, a lot to talk about in a little amount of time. We'll keep this short. Today is our short stack. I feel like we should call it that, the short
Short
stack.
stack. All right.
You
Cool.
know, short stack pod because we've got our regular stack of our regular stack podcast on Thursdays. Anyway, Bitcoin is down more than 5%, more than $6,000 in the last day.
Yeah.
Just 2 days ago, we were actually, yeah, we're at 106, 107, hovering around there. Now we touched down to 100, 100 and 300, got pretty close to breaking all the way down, and who knows what happens if you go beneath 100 at this point. I'm going to be honest, I feel like I did not anticipate this level of dip
No, me
at
neither.
all. You neither? Yeah, didn't
I didn't
anticipate it.
anticipate it. I mean, I know on our last show, like I welcomed it. I even said something like send it down to the 70s or the 90s or something. But yeah, I think the dips can catch you by surprise, and I think that's fair. But it's really a 20% dip from all-time high. I mean, it's not the 50% dip that we've had to live through in the past couple of years.
Listen, I mean, this is what Bitcoin does. I mean, if you're new here, it's just like get used to it. It's just what it does. Get used to the volatility. That's Bitcoin. So it's okay. Like just buy more Bitcoin, like sell some more shares if you're new to this. Like you all everyone has to go through this type of, I mean, 20% from all-time highs is nothing. It's
It's nothing,
absolutely
dude.
nothing.
It's
So
all mental. It's
you can't
psychology.
be phased by this shit. You just can't let it
No.
phase you. Yeah, I posted that meme of Anton Chigurh, as you saw, just drinking the milk, like sitting there all stoic, like dead inside. And that's kind of how I feel. Like I see the price, like I wake up and I'm like, oh wow, it's like 100. And I'm like, okay, time to wake up and get to work. Like what do you I'm not freaking out. I'm not checking how much my net worth has gone down in a day. Like I could care less. I tend to do that when it goes up in price because that's fun to see. I don't want
That's exactly the way I think about it. When it
to.
goes up, I'm like, oh, where am I now?
Yeah,
And
no, when
then
it
yeah,
goes
when it
down,
goes
I'm like, it's
down,
where I was before I looked. We don't even have to, if it's not real if I don't look at it.
yeah, totally. I mean, it's like today, it's like I'm about to go to my mother-in-law's house and loot her garage and see what I can sell on Facebook Marketplace. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, we've got some pretty well, okay, what do we think the price dip is? Liquidations, Bitcoin treasury companies that are selling to defend MNAV bullshit. What do you think?
I think we came down from the top from the OGs. The big whales sold a shitload of Bitcoin, 400,000 Bitcoin.
Bitcoin
That's like,
OGs, yeah.
yeah, that's like 60% of Sailor's stack. Imagine Sailor selling two-thirds of his stack and then we drop 20 grand. That's not really even that big a deal. It's actually a good story. if he was to do that, you know, like think of all the people that can now be whole coiners. So I think that's one part. That's how we came down from the high. And then short-term holders, 28,000 Bitcoin, almost $3 billion was sent to exchanges at a loss by the paper-handed short-term holders. So I think it's those two things: long-term OGs, and it's the newbies. And it's us, the guys in the middle, you know, that aren't super wealthy from Bitcoin, but aren't also super new. So class of 2020 and up, who I think are probably more excited about this, you
Yeah.
know. But if you're a class of 25 or 24 and you've hung in there, you know, this is how you earn your stripes.
Yeah, we're the ones that hold the lines, right?
Oh
Us
yeah.
plebs, we're the one that actually we're on the front lines. We're the one going into battle and defending the territory. And then all the OGs are the generals in the back, f
Oh
for
yeah.
10 miles behind the front lines saying, keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's probably also some exchanges that have manipulated the price. And, you know, there's this rumor about Wintermute, a big market maker who
Yeah.
got blown up and was trading on Binance. And now they're suing Binance, apparently. I don't know if that's true, but I've seen some stuff about that. So, yeah, I think some big players are caught swimming naked. And I think, you know, I think this is a gift if you love Bitcoin. You know, I didn't think we'd be back here at these levels. Not really. And who knows? Maybe we'll break 100 and we'll see five-figure Sats again. We're at 100 and 100,880.
Yeah, dude,
You're dying, dude.
my throat is struggling over here to take a breath because I don't know
Make
what.
sure you send me your seed phrase before you croak.
Yeah, talk to my wife in the next couple hours. Like, baby, just so
All
you know.
right, you should probably send it to her.
No,
Never mind.
yeah.
I take it back.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I always like to kind of go back to the psychology of it. When I'm looking at the price of 100, and I remember when we first broke 100, how euphoric that was, and we were
Yeah.
all partying, and I was drinking whiskey at like, I remember I got the telegram message.
I was the one that messaged you.
100. I was like, whoa, no shit. And they got the whiskey out. And it was just euphoric. And it's funny to be back where we were so euphoric not so long ago and to be like bearish. We were like
Yeah.
bearish. And it's a long game. It's psychological warfare, basically, if you let it be for you. You just gotta sort of detach, get back to work out, uh, all the things that I typically say. It's like I
I
feel like
think if
record sometimes. I say the same shit over and over again, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
No, you're good, dude. It's good to remind ourselves. It's because it's not easy. It's not easy to hold Bitcoin, you know, especially through all the ups and downs and the periods where you think you're a genius and then you get reminded that you're just a regular little tiny fish. But I think if I did things differently, I'd keep a little more dry powder just to buy the dips, you know, and buy them like in a good size, like $1,000, 5 grand, whatever. But go into the dips with a little bit of ammo.
River
And
has this cool thing that you can do where you can like do supercharge buys, so you could set
yeah,
automatic buys at certain levels for like no fee stacking. That's pretty cool. I don't do it. I feel like I'm already aggregating Bitcoin in a few different ways. It's like I don't know.
I
And
know. What else can you do? I'm the
yeah.
same way. It's like I'm trying to get as much Bitcoin as possible. I got the Bird Flip store where I'm selling stuff for Bitcoin, you know,
Yeah.
dollar cost averaging, smash buy when I can, getting paid in Bitcoin.
Hmm.
So, you know, I don't know. I think that more people need to go on the journey.
For sure. For sure. Um, should we stack some sats?
Yeah, let's do it.
Keep it. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy $50 right now.
Okay. I'm baller. You're balling.
Look out. This is gonna send the price back up to 102 in short
Watch.
order.
I would press at the same time.
All right. Buying at 101 using strike.
101. Got done. River.
I'm
21
still
bucks.
I'm still waiting.
Nothing snooty. Nothing like $50.
Boom. There it goes. Dude, that's like 50,000 sats.
I know.
That's a good site, you know. I'm not gonna lie. It does kind of make you wonder where the price is gonna go, but when you see the amount of sats you can get, it kind of makes it all right.
Yeah, dude. It's, I mean, this is a gift. It's like,
So what do you think next week? So let me preface this by saying I'm seeing a lot of accounts post about the community or commercial banks and regional banks. They keep tapping the Fed's repo, right? They're running out of liquidity, so they have to keep going back to the Fed to get 15 billion, 20 billion. Yesterday, I think they borrowed a total of 40 billion, right? And they're looking for liquidity. And I had read that the government shutdown is putting pressure on the banks. You know, it's drying up the liquidity.
yeah.
And there could be some kind of banking crisis. I don't know what it looks like. And I don't know how to define what a banking crisis is, but it looks like in the next week or so, if the shutdown continues, then we might have some problems. Have you seen anything like that?
No, no, I haven't. I've not been very plugged in the last few days. So no, I'll get to the bottom of it though for you, buddy. And
No, it's good. It's good.
well,
Just
we were going to get to the point on Thursday. You want to talk through all that because we're going to have Adam on. Adam's going to join us. Adam Sameka, our
yeah.
good friend on the Stack Show. Overall, awesome fucking guy. Love him, Adam. If you're watching, we can't wait for Thursday, dude. So come prepared, I guess, Adam, and talk about this. Yeah, is that a?
This and I think Mana Bitcoin, and he's building a like a commercial product, like for brands to accept Bitcoin,
I
which
want to hear
I'm not
all
sure.
about
I don't
that.
know if that's out there yet, but that'll be
Did you
cool.
just break the embargo?
There's no embargo that I'm aware of. Leaked,
Yeah,
leaked.
leaked you heard here on the Stack Show.
We break news on this show.
Yeah.
Cold Hard Sass is moving out of Hawaii, and Adam Sameka's got a payment processor he's working on. What other secrets do I know?
Oh boy. Well, listen, we keep it kind of short today. Uh, I'm gonna go work from bed or on the couch or something and chip away at some work. Maybe take a nap in a little bit if it comes
Yeah,
to me. And anyway, man, I don't know. Listen, we're at a we might break 100. We'll see. I welcome it. Fucking send it lower and gift us this opportunity to buy cheaper sats. Keep dumping it. And we'll see where we are on Thursday. We'll see where we're on Thursday. These are certainly interesting times. Lots of stuff in the headlines. Government shutdown, like you said, liquidity drying up, banking crisis looming. Lots to talk about. So if you tuned in today, we hope you stacked sats with us. That's the point of the show. You end up with more Bitcoin than you had going into it. If you've got comments, questions, voice memos, especially
voice DMs. We
voice
need.
DM, send them in to the
I'll
Stack
check.
Show on Twitter. We will play them
I
on
might.
Thursday.
We might have one. I'll check. Well, I'll check for next time.
Okay, I'll save it for next time
Yeah,
because
because we
we
get one or
might.
two a week.
I know Ladarius has been really active lately, so you might get one from Ladarius if I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he's not sick, but
Yeah,
but you're
uh,
right. That he's always a good one. Sailors popped in a couple times. You know what I'm surprised at is more people aren't accusing the U.S. of stacking sats through Sailor.
yeah.
I mean, because he's buying the U.S.'s bag, right? I mean, they're confiscating it on one hand, and they're building up a U.S. company that has Bitcoin, and he's in. Dude, he's
Taylor
right next to
Spook
those guys.
is a spook.
He's right there in Virginia.
Yeah, he's a spook. I don't know, spooky sailor. That
Don't
would
you
be a
think?
good
I mean,
Halloween
why
costume if he was a ghost.
like the world wants Bitcoin and he's got the most of any company. Do you really think they would let him stay independent and just go into Europe, offer Bitcoin through his products to those pensions, soak up all the available cash? I mean, he's got all these products he's offering. He's got the plebs money. Dude, I don't know. I just don't. How is that not the U.S. Strategic Reserve already? At least some component of it. It's in the drawer. They got a chest of drawers of Bitcoin, and that's one of the drawers.
We certainly there wouldn't be an announcement if that's the case. So, which
No,
makes
they wouldn't tell you.
yeah,
Why would they tell you? That would be
it's a good theory though. I mean, a lot of roads point to that destination. You know, I think you could be right, brother.
I could be wrong,
You could be wrong. You could be right.
but I'm probably not. Just asking questions, just pointing it out.
We ask the hard questions here. That's what we do.
I don't think we've ever asked a hard question.
We ask the easiest questions. Should I buy
Right.
Bitcoin?
What
Yeah.
will the price be next week?
Yeah.
What will the price be after your nap?
Always asking the hard questions, the hard-hitting questions, getting to the bottom of things on the Stack Show. That's how we do it.
Fair, balanced, and unafraid.
All right,
All
brother.
right, dude.
We'll talk to you later, man.
See ya.